Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the month of July, the 2012 Tour de France with the 2012 database, which I've mentioned quite a lot. So this time, we've got another series coming up, and we've got it quite different to last time. So yes, it's another historical race. We're going to do the 2016 Tour de France. However, what I have done is I am using the 2020 database. So as you can see, there's a start list already here. Already got clicked on BMC. There's 9 riders. So I have made it 9 riders for each team, back at how it was back in 2016. I've also made the start list the exact same as 2016. However, everyone has got the stats that they have got from 2020. So this is on PCM 19, not PCM 20, because I haven't got the game yet. Well, I have, but only just got it, and I already started making this database behind the scenes, so I'll do this with my last race on PCM 19, and then we'll go on to PCM 20, and we'll possibly do a pro cyclist career. So as you can see, I've got all the teams at AG2R. Oh yeah, so with riders that retired, so Samuel Dumoulin, he retired, I'm not sure what year. What I did is I looked through, I've got a database for every year from till essentially 2015, back in time. And I looked at their last known results in the PCM database. Then I like the last known stats. Then for every year that they've been retired, I took 2 points off every stat. Now I know that doesn't sound quite right, but it works pretty good for most of the riders. For ones that have stats over 80, so the likes of Contador and Joaquin Rodriguez, any of those guys, I would take 10 off if any stat was over 80. Doesn't matter what year they retired, just take 10 off, because I assumed, hey, they're retired, they're at the best for a long time, you have to keep training. As soon as you retire, it's going to be over. So, this is stage 1 of our 2016 Tour de France playthrough. Let's have a look at the team to start with. I mean, you can always just look up the start list, but look at the majority of the stats and some of the riders. So, Bardet will be leader for AG2R. He's got Pozzovivo as a domestic and not really much else. Astana, back in 2016, was led by Aru as Nibali crashed out, but Nibali seems to be the best. Even Fogelsang's up there, and Lutsenko. So they're also a pretty strong squad. BMC's got Van Avermaet, Dennis, Port, Caruso, Van Garderen, Shah, Bora. So some of the jerseys have changed back to the old jerseys. Some of them haven't, because I couldn't find them and I couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to get this racing started and done. But I put some effort in. So some of the pictures won't look the same as they do in race, because I could only find jerseys, not pictures, not mini jerseys. Then we have Sam Bennett and Emmanuel Bookman leading Bora Argon 18. Cannondale Drepak, to the Dropok picture, but it's not. Led by Dylan Van Baal and Sebastian Langveld. Cofidis by Christopher Laporte, sprinter, and that's pretty much it. Dimension Data, looks like Bosenhager is going to have to be their leader, maybe Jens van Rensburg, maybe Cavendish for some of the sprints. Direct Energy is led by Brian Coquard, another sprinter. Ethics Quickstep, so this squad looks quite strong. So we've got Julien Alaphilippe, we've got both Martins, Tony and Danielle, Richese, then Vakok, and just a whole lot of domestics, and Marcel Kittel for the sprints. So it looks like Ethics has got quite a strong lead-out train. They've got Vakok, they've got Kaiser, they've got Sabatini, Richese, but then Kittel was kind of lacking in his sprinting ability. FDJ, they've got led by Pinot, they've got Reichenbach, and then a whole lot of domestics. Fortunev Samsic, or Vital Concept, is Arkia Samsic, and they've got Dan McClay, and Sepulveda's kind of alright. Everyone else is average, to say the least. We then got Giant Alpecin, Team Sunweb, with Dumoulin, Degenkolb, Barguil, Geschke, a few others. Jumbo Visma, or Team Lotto Inalumbo, Jumbo, with Groenewegen, Van Marke, Bennett, Calderman. Yep, they got Wagner, who's a pretty old domestic now. I Am Cycling, led by Oliver Narsson, Matthias Frank is a... Yeah, it looks like these guys might be stage hunting this time. Katusha, led by Christoph, still quite strong, and Zakarin, still reasonably strong, otherwise just lead out men, I suppose, for Christoph. There's Joaquin Rodriguez, look at him, 41 years old, and he's not looking too good. Oh yeah, so minimum stat I applied for every rider was 55, because I figured they're still kind of professional at this stage, so they shouldn't be too bad, but 55 is still pretty horrible. Costa's the best one for Lomprey. He's looking pretty bad. Lotto got the Hent leading. Andre Greipel, the Gorilla, is back, 37 years of age for Lotto Soudal. Lead-up man Gregory Henderson back from retirement. He's there to help out. Now we come to some of the stronger teams. So Movistar is looking quite strong with Valverde and Quintana. They've got Ion Izagirre, both Izagirres actually, Oliveira, Harada, Anacona, Erivetti, and Marino. They are actually a pretty reasonably GC strong squad. Orica Bike Exchange, or as they went on then, they got Adam Yates as the leader, then Matthews the sprinter, then a whole lot of nice domestics. Team Sky looks just ridiculously strong. Like, Team Sky is probably going to take it. Like, Geraint Thomas, look at that. He's got the stage race stats. He's got the time trial stat with Froome. Landers there again with the hill climb. Poles, he's like his own leader in his own right. Luke Rowe, he's a bit of an all-rounder. He's a pretty weaker one. Nieves, still decent climbing. Henao, Stannard, and then Kirienka out of retirement. Back into it. Got Tankov back out of retirement. There's Peter Sagan leading with Rafael Majka. Valgren, Kreuziger. There's Contador. He's out of retirement, not feeling like his old self again. He's only got 72 mountain, but he's still good. If he was under 23, under 21, he would be a leader of a Conti squad, I reckon. Tosato and Kazalowski. Trek is led by Stuyven, Mollema, and Tunes. Cancellara's back out of retirement. Still got decent time trial. Frank Schleck, Frank Schleck's looking pretty worse for wear. He's pretty bad in the mountains there. Anyone that did dope or was found doping or disqualified from cycling, that I have used personal judgment when doing their stats. So the team I've chosen is BMC, because if we sort by evaluation, as you can see, as you expect, Sky's at the top, Astana, Movistar. I didn't want to be Movistar or Tinkoff. I wanted to go for GC with someone. I said, hey, we got Van Avermaet to go for some stage wins maybe. Dennis there for the time trial. Port will be our GC leader, maybe Caruso. Van Garderen would be quite good. And then just got Burkhardt. Bookwater's an all-round domestique. Same with Shah. Moynard is a bit of a hill climb. I figured this team would probably be the best to start with. So it's a bit of a long introduction, 8 minutes here. But yeah, so that'll be the introduction to the series, and I suppose I'll start the next episode on episode 1. So see you then.